Where can we write? Have you write? I don't know. I'll just tell everyone to go to the well. Okay, I need to calm down because I am stressed right now. And where can we write on this? I don't know. So see, the thing is that I can't show you anything in the screen. I can't show you the camera, but I am recording this, so I plan on uploading this to YouTube anyway as a separate video. It's not gonna be the same, and hopefully it doesn't get blocked. And thank you whoever did the chat here. Was it you, Levi, or Iris? Okay. So, yeah, you hear me now. Thank you, Iris. Who was rolling? No, it's just YouTube. I mean, yeah, thank you for suggesting that we stream here as well. I think I'm going to record the Jesus, I did it wrong. I think I'm going to record the Discord server. Where is it? Display capture. There you go. Hey, what's that? That's in the video now. Thank you. Iris, can we block images? Please. No. Don't. Probably someone was reporting me, but the thing is that I don't know. I mean, I choose to believe that it was just YouTube being YouTube. So yeah, I don't want to have to think about that anymore. I'm sad. I can't super chat. No, I'm sorry. It's okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for a bit. Because as I said in the beginning, I didn't really have a good week. So I am upset right now. Okay. So we were going to do the story time thing, and I was telling you for the 4th time that I had the videos already done for Monday and Wednesday from this morning. Can you still do timestamps? Yes, but it's going to be a recording, so it's going to be harder. So yeah, the Monday one is the pregnant Yandere part 2. It's much more wholesome than it is disturbing. So, and then Wednesday we have I'm sorry. Wednesday we have the Latin lover thing. For yeah, that is kind of funny, kind of romantic vibe. It's not really romantic, but it's with the accent. that is like that I wanted to do. And I also have to prepare next Saturday the April's Fool's one. They already have an idea for. So yeah, jelly yandere. Yeah, that one, but the second one. So, it's pineapple pizza. What? It is your child. Is there going to be a werewolf part 3? Probably yes, because a lot of people really liked it, and I like when people like it. So, I read a suggestion on that video that they wanted to hear a fight between two alphas. And you know what? That is a great idea. That's why I remember it. So I may do that in about 2 or 3 weeks. I don't like doing them too close to each other. I am doing the sequels very close to each other, but they're sequels from different series. Is there going to be a new moderator soon? Hopefully. Yes. Hopefully, yes. I really enjoy Werewolf Part 2. I really enjoyed making it as well. The first one I wasn't sure if it was going to be good, but the second one I already knew. And it's great. Please, yeah, we need 1 or 2 moderators. Because I just lose the train of the conversations. I just can't anymore. Especially this week, I tried to stay away a lot. So why do I think someone reported your stream? I mean, it said it was flagged, but I don't want to think about it. Can I be a new moderator? I don't know. I'd have to test first. The other 2, I watched them first for a while to see if they were fit for the role, and they were chosen for different reasons. And they're doing it a great job. So, can you do a friend comes back from overseas? It could be a good idea, but not many people search for that. So, yeah, we were looking for someone in the Asia time zone because we already have someone in America. We already have someone in Europe, but on the west of Europe. So we need someone from Asia just to fill in the different time zones. And you know what I'm going to do now that I think about it? I'm gonna go to YouTube and update the thing so they can go to the stream on the Discord server. Stream will be on Discord, and it is going right now. Link. So yeah. The attempt Yandere escape video was really good. Yes, it was. I think, yeah, that was suggested to me a lot. And I was happy with the result, yeah. But it got demonetized. So even though it got really good, it was still blocked a lot. So, yeah. I did get a lot of subscribers from it, though. Last time in a VC that big were 50 people. I don't know how many people there are here, actually. Like 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, they're like 20. So, yeah. We protect the children. We do the protect, not the attack. So, actually, you know what? I wanted to do something with the with what Levi sent, and I wanted to share it and show it, and now I just gonna have to show it on the recording. No, the Patreon thing. I was gonna ask for your permission, so give me your permission or not. I have it ready, but I'm not showing it unless you tell to me it's okay. It's okay? Are you sure? I really like more videos of the Kitsune series. Yeah, it's fun. So yeah. So let's do the original idea that I had. Let's do the story time thing. So tell me one thing that you think would be like a fun experience, and let me see if I have any story like that I can share. And there is the PNG. It's in the recording now, Levi. You can't repent. First crush. Ooh, I remember. I actually have a lot of memories from when I was very little. I remember from pre-kindergarten, so when I was like 4 or 3, and I have a very clear memory from that time. And the first crush was in first grade, and it was awful. I mean, every single story from crushes is awful. Okay, but the thing is, not explaining everything that surrounded it, is that I was only a semester in this school in first grade, and I was like, ooh, a big kid now, because the tinier kids went on the first floor, but the elementary school kids got to the second floor, so I was in the second floor. So this girl was really cute at the time, of course. I didn't really know much of her. I didn't really talk to anyone either. And I remember one time when we were supposed to go outside to gym class, and it wasn't a gym class, it was like a retreat something, and they told us, you have to grab someone by the hand because you have to go in pairs. We don't want to lose anyone. No, it wasn't recess, it was like a special thing. And I, for the first, last, and only time, asked my crush to take my hand. So she accepted, and we got down the stairs, and it was like a lot of stairs. And then we got to the gym part, and everyone was letting loose of the hands because we were already there. And that girl told me, oh, is it okay if we can let loose right now? But I wanted, I didn't want to, because I had a crush in them. So I told her, let's keep holding hands just in case until the teacher says that it's okay. And she was like, okay. And then the trauma began, because my sister and her friends, my oldest sister, was looking at me from the window with her friends, and they were absolutely laughing and mocking me. So I was so ashamed that I let go and never talked to that girl again. So that's the story. Yeah. So that's it. That's my first crush. So yeah. Any other thing that you want me to tell? I know it's not really good, but that's how my life is. So there you go. First kiss. I don't want to share that story because I'm not proud of it. Actually, I'm very ashamed. Not even ashamed. It's something I don't want to tell ever. First friend betrayal. This was even before first grade. It was in the same school. It was in kindergarten. That wasn't a crush. So I was a weird kid, like everyone else, and they were like, we were like playing like, ooh, we're animals now, and you are the owner, and you are the dog, and things like that. And I was the owner the first time, and then the other guy was the dog. And then the roles reversed, and he never let me be the owner again. And I was completely ostracized. And that was in kindergarten. Yeah, and I remember it very clearly. Why don't we play Have I Ever? That's okay too. I mean, whatever you like. Big oof. Yeah, it is chaotic. What inspired you to do ASMR role plays? Just because I thought I could do it. He felt the power of being the owner. Yeah, that's not necessarily a good thing. And yeah, never had I kissed a girl. I have. Have I pranked anyone? I wouldn't say prank because I don't like pranks, but I have, made fun of people with them, of course. I have scared people, but not necessarily a prank. I have not. Bad grades. Only when I was in high school, when I first got in high school, I went to this, I think it was the second best public high school in the country, or the first one, because I had good grades. But the thing is that I was not in a very good state of mind, so I wasn't really focusing. I was learning everything, but I didn't really want to do anything. So I knew things, I didn't want to apply them. So I went really, really bad in everything. And because the school was also hard, it was like bad. I went from a 6.4 out of 7, which is how the grading scale works in my country, which would be like a 92 or 93 average score in the year, to a 4.7, so like like 68, something like that. I barely even passed. And I knew exactly why. I mean, I knew everything, but I just didn't want to pay attention. I didn't want to do the tests. I didn't want to know anything. So the next school year, I did so bad the first semester that I said, you know what? I'm just going to stay. I am going to purposefully fail everything. And I'm not going to study, and I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to be here until the year is over and I can change schools. And that's what I did. So it wasn't really the worst grades. They weren't the worst grades, but they were bad for me. So I just waited until the year was over. My teachers begged me to not do it and to make the test, because I was purposefully doing the test and marking the wrong answers. And for example, my chemistry teacher, that was my homeroom teacher, she told me, I know that you know these things, and I know that you could be the first one in class, and why are you not doing it? And I'm like, so that's the story of my bad grades. From then on, everything is an A. Because I changed schools and I met friends and I was better. And when I came to the US, I even had better grades than that because it's so much easier here. And that's it. Have you ever been bullied? If so, how did you deal with it? Yes, constantly and throughout my life. How did I deal with it? I endured it until it ended. And then, what I did also is to become smarter. And that way they couldn't top me there. So I was always superior to them in that matter, at least. So they couldn't really do anything about it. And that took some power away from them. Let's see. Grades don't matter in high school. They do matter, actually. Well, grades don't, but the knowledge you get do. So, what's the most traumatizing thing you ever went through? Why is it all so sad? The most traumatizing thing. I'm thinking. Most traumatizing thing. I wouldn't say that, but yeah, I think it was first or second grade, either the second half of second grade, or the first grade, or any time in the second grade. One of my best friends died of cancer. Well, he was my only friend, because he was really smart as well, so we kind of competed at each other, so we were like, oh, that's great. And then he got sick and died of cancer. So what is your favorite memory from when you were younger? Best memories. See, that's the thing, I can't point out any best memory. I do know one in high school, because in middle school I had a classmate that was really good at math, not at anything else but math. So it was really good in middle school because we competed with each other and it was stimulating, and I liked that. But then I went to high school, to this very strict high school, and he wasn't there. So there wasn't anyone really that could compete with me, and that's one of the things that led to me not being motivated enough, because everything was too easy. And then in the second year, the first semester, my classmate, that one, went on to that high school for only that semester, and then went to Germany for exchange. And the first semester, at least in math, it was such a relief that there was someone that I could speak knowledge about, which is something that I like very much. I don't like just small talk, but it was very, very stimulating and very healthy thing. But only for a while. How old were you when you moved to the States? 17. And I had to redo a lot of years. I actually graduated when I was 19, or almost 20, because I had to redo like 2 years entirely. Have you ever been slapped by Ralsei's tail? Yes. It's so fast. Had any pets beside your kitten? Yes, 2 cats and 1 dog. Both cats ran away, and the dog we had to leave behind. So, not very good stories. Oh, and my sister had hamsters. One died of old. One died because my dad was confused and thought he was a mouse. So, slap. uh, so, what's your favorite memory? I don't know. Favorite memory. A favorite memory. I don't think I have a favorite memory. What would you have done if you didn't do ASMR videos? Just keep working, which is what I still do. Any advice to stop being so shy? What can I say? I'm still shy. I just do things because I have to, and I convince myself that there is no other way. So I have to do it no matter what. So, have ever reorganized something that you just organize? I don't understand what that means. Could you repeat that? Maybe rephrase it. Tell us something funny. It's getting too depressing. It is. Something funny. Something funny. See, when I try to think about these things, what could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Oh, when I was living in Chile, where I first lived, and for 8 years I think I lived there. It was beside the sea, and there was a really tall hill in there. So I have cousins there and uncles and aunts. So I went back one time when I was 14, 13, and there was a problem with the water supply, and there was no running water. But they decided to go shower at the beach, and they invited me. I've never liked the beach. I've never liked seawater. I had never been in there at all because I didn't like it. And then they convinced me to go, which was a mistake. And I went in there with clothes because I didn't have a bathing suit. And it was the worst decision I've ever made, I think. Because they didn't have water to clean it. So I couldn't even shower. And was sticky and salty, and my skin got dry, and I got sunburned, and it was awful. Have you told any of your friends that you do ASMR? Not directly. I have given them hints, but they're not really into this, so. Hydration is important. Someone said un poco loco. And how I hear his voice. Have you had dinner? No, I just had lunch though. When did you know what a yandere was? Probably when I saw the Yandere Girlfriend Simulator game played on YouTube. That's pretty much it. I don't think any other exposure. So yeah. Wait, I lost the. Oh, here it is. Favorite game. Zelda. I like Majora's Mask best because it has a lot of side quests. I like Ocarina of Time as well, though. Minish Cap, it's kind of okay. But, yeah. Have you ever played the game Diablo? No. Favorite movies? See, with favorites, I don't know. I like the Harry Potter movies. I like the books. Uh, I like the Marvel movies. Ever watched My Hero Academia? Yes. I have not seen the last 4 episodes, I think. But the rest, yeah. Do you have a waifu? No, I don't think so. No. What's your advice on doing ASMR and you're a little nervous that you'll mess up? Remember that you can do it again. That's simple as that. I'm packed with water. Great. And cookies. I want cookies. Who's your favorite character in My Hero Academia? I don't play favorites again, but if I had to choose, Todoroki, because his power is really nice. My YouTube froze. Well, guess what happened 4 times? Any video game you recommend? League of Legends. Only if you have friends that play it as well. That's the only reason I play it. And yeah, the Zelda ones. Yeah, they're really good. Mario games. I also have a long-lasting relationship with Mario games because when I was little, I'm talking like 6-7 years old, I was gifted a Super Nintendo by one of my cousins that were coming here to the US actually. So they gave it to me with 3 games, with Super Mario All Star, with Donkey Kong Country, and with Jurassic Park. Guess which I played the most? Yep, you're right, the Mario one. And I played it over and over and over and over because I didn't have money to buy any other games. I just played that one. And then Donkey Kong as well, but it wasn't the same. And then Jurassic Park, I couldn't even get the first stage cleared because it's so freaking confusing, that game. Have you played Pac-Man? Yes, I've played Pac-Man. Sweet, sour, or salty? In general, I like sour. Yeah. Actually, Warheads, I don't know if you know these candies. Everyone says, "Oh, it's so sour," but I like them, and I put like 3 at a time because they're so nice. I don't like it in food though. It's kind of weird. I honestly can't wait to get it. I was joking. What would you do if your ASMRs came to life? I'd probably freak out. Living life on the edge. Yeah. Favorite meme? There's so many memes. Favorite right now is the COVID-19. Would you rather take a cold shower on winter or a hot shower on summer? Hot shower on summer because I already do. So, will you ever make a cooking stream video? You know what? When at the beginning of the Discord server, I said I wanted to do that, and I still want to do that because I like cooking and I like streaming. So, yes, I would do it one day. I love to. What would you do if you met a fan? Depends if I'm alone or not. If I'm alone, we can have the best conversation ever. If I'm not alone, I'm gonna yeet. So, what do you usually cook? Preferably edible food. I'm not sure though. I swear I'm about to throw my computer. Why? Will you date a fan that's 18 or older? I said edible, not editable. Would I date a fan that is 18 or older? Maybe, depends. There's cooking masterclass. Cereals with milk. I do you one better. Water soup with ice. So, On 1 to 10, how would you rate my cooking skills? Probably 6. I'm not near an amateur cook even. I just know how to cook. I know the rules, and the rules can be adapted to situations. So I don't really know recipes. I just know how to do things. So I'm gonna eat my computer. Well, spaghetti with milk. We can do a nice Alfredo sauce with almond milk because we're healthy in this server. So yeah, we're vegan. Favorite cartoon? The Simpsons when it was good. Avatar was good. I don't know which other. Probably there are more, but I can't remember right now. So yes, what is my favorite Pokemon character? Pikachu and Eevee. That's not how you write Eevee though. Mine. I don't know. Do you listen to musicals? In my free time, no. I'm not really one for obsessing over any of these things, over anything at all. And I don't have time. I have listened to musicals though. I have. For example, well, only the movie and half the live presentation of Sweeney Todd. The movie is actually really good. Some people don't like it, but I do like it. Favorite song? I don't have a favorite song. I don't think I do. Did you watch Cats the movie? I have not, and I don't plan on doing so. So, The Nightmare. I did not. So, just gonna drink some water. Has karma ever visited you? One of your friends or someone you saw in public? If so, what happened? And what caused karma to be a bitch? Yes, I have seen it. I don't remember any specific circumstances. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know. What are the requirements for being a moderator? 18 plus. They need to show moderating skills. So being involved in the community and being helpful to everyone. Sensitive questions. Gay thoughts ever had? Of course, I am bi. Have you ever seen the movie Corpse Bride from Tim Burton? Yes. So yeah. I don't really like repeating movies though. I have seen it once or twice. So yeah. Karma visited me. Where was an argument? Under my breath. I was opening. Yeah. That's it. Favorite animal, felines in general. Cats, if you can. Actually, Ralsei is sleeping right there. And I see him. It's really cute. if you had if you had to decide between $1 million, but you had to stop making videos or losing your legs, what would you choose? Well, my legs, I would need them to live, so stop making videos. But I could coach someone to make videos for me, or something like that, and I could help manage the channel and still be involved in the community. So loophole. I want to buy a mic, then buy a mic. Favorite food, I wouldn't say favorite, but I like lasagna. Would you rather not have a mom or not have a dad? Difficult question. Generally, I would say dad, but the problem is that it will be more difficult. So I would rather stay with both. Are you a day or a night person? Neither. I am tired at all hours. Highly recommend the Elofanato from Bayona. I have seen it. I'm not really good for horror movies though. I'm thinking of even trying to apply to be a moderator. You could. Have you ever played a game called Monster Hunter World? I have heard of it. I haven't played it. If you wanted and if it was possible, would you ever plan a meetup with fans? I would love that. But right now I don't see how it could be done. And we would have to have a lot of people for that. So basically, do you like bug in general or not? Not. Do you like horror movies? No. I would rather have that. Need to go. Okay. Shini, you're unmuted. That's okay. They can't talk anyway in this channel. Christ in Brazilian. Have you ever gotten scared to death by something falling in your room or in public? Yes, and let me tell you this story because it may be traumatizing for some of you. But when I was living in an apartment that was 4 stories tall, and we were going down the stairs to go somewhere. And when we were about to go out, because it was exposed, the stairs, so we were about to go out the gates. But up the gates, it's like the exposed part of the stairs. So when we were about to go out, I just saw like a bag of potatoes falling in front of me. And it was not a bag of potatoes. It was a person that was dropping. He was, I think he was overdosed on something. So he couldn't sustain himself and he fell. And I almost got in there and got squished by him. It didn't happen though. We were safe, all of us, and including the guy. It wasn't so high. I think it was from the 3rd story, so it wasn't really that high, and it was on his back, so he didn't hit his nose or anything. And yeah. What are my future plans? I have too many. I couldn't tell them. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't really believe in any of those things, if I have to be honest. I don't know what to believe at this point. I choose to not focus on that. I just focus on working. Favorite color? Red. What was my weirdest dream? It was not at night, and there was an eclipse, and the eclipse fell to the earth and chased me down a street. How can an eclipse chase you in the streets? Well, you see, I imagined it like a disc that was like blue on the inside, like dark blue, and bright on the outside. So it kind of fell like a coin, and it just rolled. That was because the night before, there was going to be, oh, you can see the eclipse at like 4 in the morning, but I was sick, so my parents didn't let me, and I dreamt of the eclipse following me for some reason. Beach or mountain? Mountain. I don't like the beach. Lived there too long. Smells like rotten fish constantly. If you wanna apply for a moderator, do I DM you or one of your moderators? Yeah. I mean, you could DM one of them or me, and then we can discuss it on the staff chat. We still have to see a few criteria though. If you won $1 million or euros, I don't know. What would you do? What would I buy first? Plane tickets for my friends to come see me. What's more embarrassing, crying in front of your classmates or crying in front of your bullies? Embarrassing in front of your friends, I think, because with bullies, that's what they expect, right? Do you have any annoying habits? I don't think so. I hope not. Have you had sleep paralysis? Yes. I could not write for a second. I'm sorry about that. If you can change one thing about your body, what would it be? Everything. I don't like my body. I'm thinking still. A language you'd like to learn? Every language. Japanese, Russian, German, Italian. We would have to observe you. That's right. I cried in front of my class when we watched a girl struggle with cancer and then she died. I cried since I remember my aunt. Well, that happens and that's okay. I can learn you French. Well, French. I would learn French. I could have. I just didn't want to. I have my aunt that majored in French. I could teach you German. Well, Shinny could too. Haha. Joke time. What joke? Tell me jokes. I could teach you. Yeah. If you had one wish, what would you wish? No wishing for death, love, or more wishes. Omnipotency, is that how you say it in English? Being all powerful. There you go. Then I can do my own wishes. Knock knock. Joke me, bro. I'm learning German. That's great. Why did the coffee call the cops? 'Cause it got mugged. Yeah, it was really bad. What's more annoying, anime physics or real life physics? I answered this last stream, and I said anime physics because I do understand real life physics, so makes sense. What would a perfect world look like for you? That's a tough one. It would look like well, here's the thing. Everyone thinks the way they think because they think their way of thinking is right. So, if I didn't think my way of thinking and acting was right, I wouldn't act this way. So I would want everyone to act right, which meant everyone would act like me, and that sounds really egotistical, I know. But under that lens, I would just that everyone valued the same thing I valued, but that wouldn't be a world I'd like to live in, because it would just be boring. What's the most annoying thing your classmates ever done to you or one of your friends? I don't know the most annoying thing, but one time my friends tied my shoes to a chair in English class, and then I stood up and I couldn't stand up, so they had to. Well, they were nice about it. They untied my shoes, and I didn't have to do it. So they just had a laugh, and then ended it, and that's fine. My relationship with them was like that. I got to do the exact same thing to one of them. Favorite song? I don't know. What did the traffic light say to the cars? Don't look, I'm changing. I had heard that before. Yeah, your jokes are horrible. Mine as well. Joke. What is alligator's favorite drink? Gatorade. Ayo. Would you ever play a fake pregnancy test on your parents? No. I actually have a story on that, and it's really disturbing. In middle school, I think 7th grade or 6th grade, I believe it was 7th, one of my classmates, woman, faked being pregnant for months. In middle school, like 7th grade. Why would you do that? But she said what she was pregnant, and then every time she got like stuffed things in their tummy, and it got to the point where it was just too much, and then she was found out and she moved. Turns out she just wanted the attention. So I'm gonna ask you yeah, jokes, no. Water. Yeah. Stay hydrated. Can confirm. It's a good thing. I was 16 when I did, and my mom was so pissed. You know, the thing that I've learned throughout the years that's interesting, and I know not many people do this or learn this, is to learn when someone is either telling the truth or lying. And it's a really hard thing. And everyone can do it, and some are better than others. But when you practice it enough, it becomes kind of like you get to know the person just by looking at them at one point, to a certain extent, of course. So when, even through text now, when I look at the behavior of people, I already know kind of what they're like, what tendencies they have, how they write, what words they use, if they use caps. Sometimes they even use the same language exactly in two different instances, and they think like, oh, I can get away with looking like I'm two people, where I'm only one, talking through two different parts, for example. And you can do that in real life as well. I was actually practicing that the other day in a restaurant that I went to, and I was waiting for my turn to be seated, and there was a group of people, young people, and I could already tell what was the role of each of them just by looking at them standing around. So there was one, for example, that was only on their phone, but there was constantly always someone either beside or in front of them, and it was the same person. Looking straight at them, their shoes were pointed at him. So what I said in my head was, that guy probably got forced to go there by that other guy. And he doesn't really want to be there. Why do I know that? Because I was that guy sometimes. So, and I was right. Then I heard their conversation, and the guy just said, I really want to be here. It's a really interesting thing. If you ever have children, how would you name them? Actually, this is going to sound weird, and I'm sorry about that, but this is something that I've decided a long time ago, more than a year ago. So I'm sorry, because it's a name of one of you. I would love to name a son or daughter Levi, and a son Nicola. And those are the two names I have right now. So, yeah. If you ever describe yourself in only 3 words, what words would it be? 3 words. Let's see. Intelligent, one of them. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Proud. And let's see, what else? Coward. Those are the 3 words. So yeah. What else? What else do you have for me? Yikes. What else? Another question? Another story that you want to hear? I just want to make sure that my children have gender neutral names, and that's it. Well, I don't really mind about that, because they can always change it. You know, if they need to change it. What advice would you give us? Be smart. Try to acquire the most knowledge that you can, but that's not the most important thing. Just focus on learning to apply knowledge whenever and whatever it is. Be flexible. Family gatherings. What's with family gatherings? I go there. It's okay. Yeah, it's not the best thing, but it's not the worst. If you could meet one famous person, who would it be? I have one. It's Elon Musk. 100%. I would love to sit down and talk to him. What advice would you give if you're going through something hard and difficult to handle? The advice is you are going to learn from it even if it goes wrong. So learn from it and move on. You follow any religion? My parents are very religious. I am not sure. So, for God, I can make a profile picture as a gift. You can? That's a surprise. So yeah, I'm reading the new introductions here. Good things. Is it you? 14. There you go. And stream voiceless. Have any favorite book? There was one book that I really liked as a kid. I don't remember the name though. Right now, I would say the first and second of the Hunger Games. They're really good. If you saw someone being bullied, what would you do? You don't know that person at all, but the bullies are strong. I would try and stop them. But here's the thing. Some of my school bullies actually apologized later and became really good people. So would I mess with them further? Absolutely not. There are people that also need to work things out, and I'm not gonna be the one to make it harder for them to. So, what do you think about those that are brave enough to send you scripts? It's good. I mean, scripts are good, but the thing is that I don't really have time to look through them or decide on them, especially this week. Would you rather know just a bit of everything or everything about a few topics? Um, Probably a bit about every single thing would be very useful, because then you can connect things better than anyone can. There's already people who know a lot of things about very few topics, but how many people do you know that know half of everything? So, come on, most bullies are just insecure. That's true. Victims, some bullies bully people. How would you like to be your girlfriend or boyfriend to act? Or, being them. How would you like to be your girlfriend? I don't understand the question. I think you're saying, how would I like my boyfriend or girlfriend to be or to act? It's okay if you go. Oh, okay. So, my partner has to be, again, value the things that I value. So, value humility, because I am very proud by nature. So, I need to be kept in check. I do things wrong when I'm not. So, someone that can humble me and that is kind and intelligent as well. The longest you dated someone, 0 days. Do you have a bucket list? Not written down, but I have a few ideas. So yeah, keep looking to introductions. So yeah, anything else? I don't know how much time I've been here because the recording doesn't say. Oh shoot, I think I have the wrong setting. I think I'm recording at really low resolutions. The latest dream you remember. Latest? I don't remember the latest. I remember a few, but I don't remember. Last night, I don't remember. I do remember a few weeks ago And I dream with this a lot, being able to do the Harry Potter thing where they teleport, they appear or disappear, apparitions. And all the time, only half the time it works. I just try to spin like the thing, and most of the time I just fail. And only sometimes it works, and it's the same with the one movements, because I always do them in my dreams. And sometimes I can do the spells, and sometimes I can't, and it's frustrating. One of your favorite videos you did? I like all of them, though. Whoa, there's a lot of things. This has lasted at least like an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know. How could we know that? Is there a way we can know that? I don't know. Anyone else on this driver's license right now? Corona. What YouTube videos do you watch beside ASMR? I used to watch a lot of gameplay when I had more time. Right now, I mostly look at very interesting things, some movie reviews, or like concept from movies. Like I just saw the one like dissection of humility in the Avatar series, for example. That was today. What country would you like to visit? I've been asked that a lot, and I've responded to it a lot. All of them, except those that have things that I don't like. What does it say here? Giant spiders. I don't want to start. Oh, that's a joke. Is it a joke? Oh no, I don't know. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm sorry. It's too much. I don't have the strength to do it now. Sorry, I had to leave for a second. That's okay. I was talking about nonsense, as always. Do you have any good puns? Not really. I might read it later, Alexa. So don't worry. If you could wait, if you could only save one thing besides Ralsei, and the things you have with you from a house fire, what would it be? My computer. It's very expensive, so I can't afford to lose it. It's a good one. Do you role play outside of ASMR? No. No, not really. Hydration, yeah. I have only one bottle left after this one. Am I a fan of RPG? Depends on the game. I love the Mario and Luigi series. But D&D, no, D&D, no. RPG, I instantly jump to games. I'm sorry. I've never done D&D. I have friends who have. But yeah, I have friends who do. Actually, I was asked to translate a manual for a D&D. I don't know how to say it. Match, play, history. So I was approached by an old friend of mine from my country, and they said, "Oh, could you, if I ask you, could you translate this manual that I'm writing? Because we have international people playing, so it's a really big thing. We have good plans and all that." And I said, "Sure." And he said, "Oh, how much are you going to charge me?" And I said, "Nothing." And He never did send me the thing though. I don't think he wrote it. I love all type of yanderes. I don't really like yanderes, to be honest. When I listen to ASMR myself, I mostly go to the calming stuff. That's why I like Dolphy's audio so much. You have any tattoos? No. And no, I would not like to have tattoos. I don't really like them. It's okay if you do, though. You are stuck in a room with a yandere who wants to hurt you, and a demon who is really mean and touchy. With who would you stay in the room with? None of them. I mean, if the yandere wants to hurt me, I'd rather go with the demon, not get hurt, physically hurt. But it's the lesser of two evils. Have you ever fainted because of dehydration? I have never fainted, period. I did faint, almost faint, almost a year ago. Because I have a tendency to nosebleed a lot from the heat, and that's been the case since I have a memory. So in this instance, I was doing some heavy lifting work, and it was the summer, and it was a lot of heat. And even though it was inside with AC, it was a lot. So I started bleeding from my nose all of a sudden, like it happens in the summer. And it just wouldn't stop. And I couldn't do anything to stop it because I think it was too far back in the nasal cavity. So the pressure I applied to my nose was not enough. So it just wouldn't stop and wouldn't stop and it wouldn't stop. And it got to the point where I was swallowing blood and spitting blood. And I just had to sit down because I felt like I was going to faint. And I had my father there. And he was just like passing me paper towels. And he had to give a lot of them to me. And I think I almost fainted there. I couldn't even stand up. That's how weak I felt. I was just sitting down with my hands in my nose and mouth with paper towels, trying not to bleed out. And it was a lot of blood, like a lot of it. And my dad afterwards said, "You looked pale. You looked like you were about to just go to sleep." And I told him, "You think?" So yeah. Do you have a favorite word? Favorite words? Ralsei and water. No, I don't think I have favorite words. No, I don't think so. Would you rather have blue or red skin? None. Why? Favorite YouTuber? I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. Dad, I just bled my dreams and hopes out. What you think? That's true. Yeah. The worst thing is that he had to work, so he couldn't just supervise me. So I was just there, laying on the ground, trying not to faint. If you were stuck in a room with a girl that's really sweet and kind, it's Asperger's, and sometimes one should up in another room, there was a yandere that was really possessive and would hurt it felt. Who would you stay or talk to? I have random blackouts when I get overheated. That's bad thing. Well, I would rather have a nice person, of course. I mean, a yandere that's possessive, I could probably control, But still, taking care of another person is not something I can do. I don't think I can do that because I'm too proud. And after a while, and I get incapacitated, and it's a problem for me. So I have to be kept in check. So probably, yeah, I would rather yandere to be possessive. And I know that sounds weird, but I think that's something I need. Can you sing I love Yandres? I don't. Peterman. What? What are you talking about? Yes. What are you talking about? What do you pay attention to first when you meet someone new? I pay attention to a lot of stuff. Like I said before, I learned to read people. It's not perfect, and it's not like I'm Sherlock or anything. But looking at details, you get to know a lot about the person, how they stand, their eyes, the words they use, their hand movements, even their posture, and the way they emphasize things. I can spend 3 minutes with a person and I already know if they're trouble or not. And it's not like I know everything about them, but I know enough. He observing. Have you ever pink spoofed? I don't know what that is. Insane joke, Peterman. That's okay. My water is over. Favorite Avenger and favorite movie from the Avengers. Favorite Avenger. Iron Man. Favorite movie. Captain America Winter. No, yeah, Winter Soldier. Sorry, really good one. What was the best birthday present I've ever gotten? See, I have gotten only a few presents for my birthday. When I came here, and this is something I dislike very much. When I came here, I was hosted by family members, and they planned a trip to Disneyland and Universal for when was around my birthday, but they disguised it as if it was for my birthday, and I was really mad about that because one, I never once told them I wanted to go there because I didn't really want to, and third, it was just an excuse so I would go with them, or and that they would make us go with them. That's pretty much it. I never asked for it. I never wanted it, and I was pretty much made to go there. And it was, oh, but it was your birthday present. Blech. And it wasn't really. It was just an excuse. And I could see that, and that pissed me off. But the favorite present I've gotten, I think it's just a text from my friend. 4 years without talking to each other in person. And then he's just like, oh, happy birthday, how are you? And I think that was the most wholesome I've ever felt. So yeah. Did you ever had a conflict with the police? Never. No. Would you like it if Ralsei was human for 1 day a year? It would be weird, but it would be interesting. Not like the how is it called? Not like the fanfic. Yeah, I read it. Human, I want my food, you lazy bag. No, he probably just harassed me to cuddle with him, like he does now. So yeah. If I only went to Disney, left me behind. It wasn't safe. That's okay. I would be okay with it. I don't like going out, especially not to parks, and I have to be standing, and it hurts my legs. What would your life look like in 10 years? Hopefully, I can do whatever I want. Oh my god, I got a drawing idea. Can I draw you and human Valsy cuddling? Yes, of course. What's this? Yeah, you an introvert or just reserved? I am, according to the test I took, I'm like 94% introvert, and I would, yes, consider myself very much an introvert. That doesn't mean I can't be straightforward or decisive, though, when communicating with others. What is the dumbest thing I've done? I have not done many dumb things because I think things too much. But probably, I don't know. There are a few, but I don't know. You didn't sound really sure about it. Yeah, because guess what I imagined? The fanfic. Jesus Christ. For me, is being born. Well, can relate. Sarah said she's apologizing. No, it's okay. It's just, or just sagging. No, anything is fine. It's really okay. What is the most spontaneous thing I've done? Spontaneous thing. I'm not a very spontaneous person. What is it? Creating the channel. You know what? Creating this YouTube channel was the most spontaneous thing I've ever done, I think. Because I was thinking it for like a day. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna heckin' do it. I'm just gonna do it. And first I tried buying cheaper options on microphones. But then I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna buy the Yeti, and I don't care. This is going to work because I know it's going to work. And this is how it's going to work. And then, of course, I made a plan while the microphone got here. And it worked. How's the weather? It's actually surprisingly hot right now. I am sure. Do you want to be a cat? I don't want to be a cat. I like being a human, but I would like knowing how it feels to be a cat for like a day. Whoa. What is the difference between introvert and extrovert? One is very shy and one is very outgoing. I got bored, so I'm listening to Spider-Man in Japanese. What was the most confident thing you've done in your life? Confident. I've never done anything in a confident way, I think. I always just think things through. So, yep. Let me go back to the stream thing. Holding hands with this crush. Oh yeah, probably yeah. And that's it. And then I was traumatized and never did it again. So yeah. I don't know how much time has passed. Do you like TMNT? I don't know what that is. Half an hour? No, a bit more than that. How would your perfect day night look like? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm bad at social interactions like those in every space. So, do you have a favorite quote? No. Wait, no, I'm not sure. I tried confessions with Cash and he rejected me and then laughed at me for even trying. I can relate. Definitely. Am I quarantined? No. I could be, and it wouldn't really affect me almost at all, because I have a home office and I rig the system so that my computer can connect to the office computer, so I can work from here. But there's still documents there. Do you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Not really, no. What's my day job? I'm an office manager, project supervisor, a lot of mixture of things. If your life would be a book, what title would it have? I don't know, because I haven't seen the ending yet. So, oh, I see. I kind of got forced to quarantine. It's so sad. How would you like to send a picture of the latest drawing you made? I want to see it. I haven't drawn anything like years, so I don't know if I would have that. Yeah. Just water sounds. If the world would end today, what would be the last thing you want to do? I don't know. I really don't know. Could you do a Yandere tries to drag you? I think that's too much. Can I whisper now? Through Discord is not really that good of a whisper, though. So, it would be nice if we could play a game Scriblio. It's a game about drawing. Yeah, I think I know it. I think in Spanish it's called Picturillo or Pinturillo. I don't know if it's the same one. If you had a last meal, what would it be? I don't know. At this point, I can't think. I confessed to this dude while I was working for the army in McDonald's because he worked there. Why is it embarrassing? That's okay. Can you do a war captain keeps you safe? I probably could. My feet are cold. I order you to whisper. So I could whisper, but not anymore. You can host a game for free. What game? Like that. Last time I played Scriblio, I drew something horrible. Well, are you ever gonna show your face when your fandom is bigger? I might think about it. It depends on a lot of things. So yeah. I don't think I will though. Some people have seen my face here. Iris and Levi both have seen my face. And another one person. But no one else. I was wearing the military uniform, stomping with my boots to my crush at McDonald's. What I wanted to get. I confess and got rejected. Oh no! Yeah, I know how it feels. I am not cute. The person's name. I guess I saw your face too. Well, it's not my face completely. I saw them like I shared a picture, an actual picture of my entire face to them, with them. So why did you name the channel what you did? I've said it before, and I will say it again. Everything that I have done, do, and will do with the channel has a purpose, including the name, and it's worked out. Come on, faces are not that important. Faces are important. Yeah, that's how you recognize people in the real life. Thirst, open up is the idea. I don't have anything to open up though. Well, I just saw half your face. That's true. Says that she wants to see Ralsei. I have Ralsei right now. I am tired as well. And I don't know what else to say here. I'm just exhausted about everything. You should rest, maybe. Just to crack my neck. Make a random noise and call it a day. What random noise? Kaka. It's 1:58 there. No, it's 5. Whisper. PM, yes. Yeah, 5 hours for Europe. It used to be 7, but after the time zone change, it got 2 hours closer. That's why I changed the upload time from 3 to 5. So yeah. 4 p.m. More 18 plus content? Are you 18 plus? That's the first thing I want to know. I have 18 plus content on Patreon. And I don't really like uploading it to YouTube. The only 18 plus stuff I have on YouTube is the stuff that was not supposed to be 18 plus, but YouTube decided that it was. So it's already up and I didn't have a choice. So yeah. And I don't think there is anyone in the chat right now that has seen the 18 plus stuff from Patreon. Correct me if I'm wrong. You have from Patreon. I don't have a Patreon because I'm poor and because you're underage. It's restricted. More water. Would you rather be stuck in FNAF game or be stuck in a Yandere ASMR video? And it all happens all over again. Probably a Yandere ASMR video, but which one though? That's the thing. Because FNAF is just death. A Yandere video can be anything. I don't have to get money. I'm about to murder my grandpa. Why? Why? He's got the vacuum. What? And southern Spanish accent. Por supuesto, señorita. That's how I was talking in the Wednesday video. I probably should record it again with the binaural thing, but I'm just too tired to do it. I don't want to. Maybe I'll just upload it like that. Para, hombre, no me dan ganas de pensar in Spanish. Salora, not gonna lie. Yonder Deku ASMR. I already used the picture for that. It wasn't really a Deku ASMR, which is bad because I now can't use that image. So favorite emoticon thing Levi made. Oh no. All of them. I like Levi's art. That one, yes. That one is probably the favorite. Because you can use it in so many situations. But the Yeet one is also good. And the Patreon one she did, it's also really great. Levi, you are amazing. So, get embarrassed. Levi is very talented. We have to make a Levi appreciation club. Yeah. I'm making a goddess role for Levi. That's long overdue. So many yeets. Levi's chin is cute. Her cheeks are so smushy. She thought I wouldn't see it. But I saw it. I saw it today too. I just didn't comment. I didn't want to ruin it because she erased it. Not this again. Okay, yeah, that's enough. You're all super cute and wholesome. Levi, you are a goddess now. An art goddess. Cries in Spanish? How do you cry in Spanish? Wait, taco. That was not. Well, yours would be torero, tia. Christ in weave. Oye, pero ella, no te vas a poner a llorar. That's not really. Yeah, yo. I haven't heard your accent, so I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. Hey, guacamole. Christ in croissant. Christ in Arab. Well, I think the word for pants in Arabic is the same as in Spanish, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I did go work in a Palestinian's house one day. They were really nice, and they explained that to me. And it was great. They gave us food. They were really nice. Palestinians are amazing. Well, I've only met three. It was a family. We worked for them. We did some freelance stuff for them. They were very nice, very very nice. He was like, "Oh, don't worry. You've been here so much, and you said 300, but you took too much time, so I'm gonna give you 400. And do you want to stay to eat? We have food and we have dessert." And it's, yeah, they were very nice. Totally shoot. That's a lot of tears. Thirst, did you like my Ralsei pixel art? Yes, I did. I saw it. I think I commented it, but not on the fan art. I think I did on the other channel. That is really nice of him. It was very good. Thirst, what first got you into doing ASMR? I already answered that. I just wanted to do it better than other people. Levichian is the cute art goddess. Levi, you are a goddess. An art goddess. An ASMR goddess. Viva la resistance. What do you think of my writing I sent you? I haven't read it, I'm sorry. We're gonna take over Levi. That sounds kinky. Thirst, prepárese para la revancha. What revancha? Ay, Dios mío, stop. My mom will stop threatening me. It's fine. We need to make Levi appreciation chat. Maybe we do. Don't. Mario sound. Mario. Woohoo. Was that a good Mario impression? It's a me. Let's talk about thirst. I should probably get going. Mod appreciation chat. Mario. Why do I know what you're writing? That's so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna go now. I have to rest and calm down. I'm probably going to see if the recording of this is good enough. And if not, I'm just not going to upload it. I don't really want to fight with it. So yeah. Yes, I recorded. I told you I would. I recorded the whole thing, but I don't know if I had the settings right. So there's that. You should rest. Yes. Livy, I know what you're gonna say. Bye, everyone. Oh, remember to join. Yes, remember to join. And to support me on Patreon with the drawing that Levi did right here. And it's been on all the time. And it's great. You gave me permission. I'll have to see how much time it takes to upload. I'm sorry, I'm just so low energy. Just too much. So yeah. Yeah, it's not really that I'm sleepy. It's a combination of a lot of things. So yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna stop the recording and get going.